Welcome to the Mario era, chapter 121.
121 de Mario. It's me. It's Mario. I got a good team on paper. Just paper.
Hey, what's up, Paper Tigers?
Rawr.
How we doing, boys?
A lot of pressure on the man. You got right into it, Ro. I mean, what you just said, everyone's talking about it, and I just up the pressure because everyone is in universal agreement. Even if you hate the Canes, best roster they've had in a long time.
Offensively.
Yes.
What's wrong?
Can we
with
say
that?
that? We can say that, right?
Isn't that the name of the game in 2024?
It is, but you said best roster in quite some time offensively.
You don't think overall?
No, I think last year.
I think the defense is better than last year. I think I think the defense up front will be better. Linebackers and defensive ends. So I know you're concerned about the secondary, so there's the hole there in the secondary, but I still think the defense is going to be better than last year.
Okay. I don't think so, but offense should be. And okay, let's score. Can we score? If we can score, I think we can win more than Rose 85, 90%, 7 wins. I think.
Oh, I didn't predict that this year, though.
Oh. Well, I saw that I don't know what this. I don't even know. It could have been IP Daily for all I know. Something that was put out there that had the top offensive position rankings per team in the ACC. I don't know if it's official or not. Maybe it is. And Miami was number 1 at quarterback, was number 3 at running back, was number 1 at receiver. Is this real, or do people just make this shit up?
It's on the internet. It has to be true.
Man. Yeah, it was on Twitter. It was on X. It has to be true.
Well, it's got to be true then.
With a fantasy
I mean, it's going to
graphic.
correlate. It's going to correlate. Mario can't be that good at recruiting, and he's a great recruiter. Nobody can deny that. And then eventually, it's not going to translate to those kind of numbers, right? It's got to work eventually, where you, at least on paper, are going to get, hey, the quarterback looks great. He's the number 1 transfer quarterback in the country. Then you got wide receiver. You got 3 dudes that have had over 800 yards. Go into last season, like we had question marks all over the field at wide receiver, right? None of those guys can boast. You have 3 dudes that had over 800 yards, so they're number 1, receiving core in the ACC. Running back room is good. I mean, if Fletcher is healthy,
who had over 800 yards?
Jacoby George had over 800 yards.
Oh, he did. Mm-hmm. He did have over 800.
Yeah. He had a great year last year.
It's quiet. I think some of the off the field
not
stuff
necessarily quiet.
Yeah,
he had some loud moments.
He did.
He was loud against FSU.
He had some pretty loud
plays.
Moments that you wish we would just take them away.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of those moments.
Everybody on the roster had a few of those moments, even the coaching staff. So what are you going to do?
That's the truth. That's the truth. You know
so.
what? Oh, you know what? That's what it is. You just hit it right in the head. You're absolutely right. Everyone was screaming at Mario, what are you doing? How do you not bench the kid? How do you not sit him? How do you not suspend him? He can't.
864 yards.
He doesn't have, this thing's driving me nuts. He doesn't have
like a steering wheel in your pants.
I just broke it. He doesn't have the clout to be able to do it. He can't do it. He's like, I can't bench you for something like that.
Like a steering wheel in your pants. It's driving you nuts. Hey,
so correct.
Not only did Jacoby George have over 800 yards.
I don't know where that comes from.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
It's the name of this week's show, so we're good.
Apparently, that's exactly what it is.
A pirate walks into the bar, right? In the bar with a steering wheel in his pants. And the bartender looks at the pirate and says, bro, do you know you have a steering wheel in your pants? He goes, yeah, and she driving me nuts. Let's go. Dad jokes. Not only did Jacoby George have over 800 yards.
I am unable to tell those dad jokes.
Led the team.
You know that,
TDs.
right?
He led the team at TDs. That's the whole point of it. He led the team at TDs. He had
Hold
8.
on.
Dad jokes that Scoop is unable to tell.
Yeah, why are you unable to tell dad jokes?
I can't tell that dad joke.
Why not?
Oh.
Because he has 2 girls, is what
he's in a room full. He's in a house.
But they can
full of
appreciate it. You get it. They can appreciate that. I mean, they
Even
can
his
play the play
dog's
on
a
words.
girl.
Yeah, 2 dogs. Yeah, both dogs.
Two,
Yeah, they're both girls.
Both.
Yeah,
Both.
he has
My
no
goodness, bro.
testosterone in that house with him, man. It's just brutal, bro.
Dude.
Not even the dog. You don't even have man's best friend.
Like
You wouldn't
Toast
even
has
give you
Frank the
dog,
cat.
right?
Frank the
I've got
cat's a
mine
boy.
up. I've got mine up to like 1,200, so I'm just making up for everybody.
Oh, bro, I'm like, you take a 1 away from that, and that's where I'm at. I'm at like 300. I'm surprised I get out of
that's
bed.
God.
That's not how that works.
That's no.
1,200 to 300. It's not one.
Yeah.
It's not removing a one. It's not subtracting a one.
Yeah.
That
I thought we were
doesn't
talking about
math,
testosterone levels. I was like, oops. Sorry. I missed that. Missed that in translation.
I mean, listen, it makes me nervous with this much expectation now all of a sudden. Because I mean, I saw one of the breakdown people, because the NFL draft's over now, so they're already looking ahead for next year. Saw like 2 people talking about that unless Miami's offense totally screws him over, Cam Ward absolutely could be QB1 next year in the draft. I'm like, oh my God, are we fucking really Jesus Christ.
Listen, we have to hit it big with Cam Ward at QB. We can, listen, that is even more pressure than the pressure to perform for Mario, because you realize if we tank his draft status too, that is 2 proverbial first-round quarterbacks. Say what you want about Tyler. I understand he's not here anymore, but that would be back-to-back years where somebody was, hyped up to be a first-round quarterback, and we just don't get it done. Can't do that. You got to give them, and they did once they announced him, I said, you got to surround them with talent. They did. Kudos.
They have
kudos.
I mean, you've got 1A, 1B at running back, legit 1A, 1B. With Fletch, hopefully he's back at full strength. They say by camp. But if you have those 2, and then you can spell them with AJ Allen, you've got Chris Johnson with that speed. You've got the dude from St. Thomas coming in, right?
In offensive line wise, I mean, the only question mark really is the center.
I wouldn't imagine. But Fletcher came in and played and became your guy last year.
They like him a lot.
Yeah. So I think that, they surrounded him. But you're right. And it's a scary proposition to think that as much hoopla, that's an IP Daily term right there, as much hoopla as there is over this offensive projection, right? If it doesn't get done, and Cam Ward looks mediocre, all bets are off, I would imagine. It won't happen. I'm going to tell you, Cam Ward's not going to look mediocre. If I'm drinking any Kool-Aid, it's a thimble of Cam Ward Kool-Aid. That and X, because X is going to have a huge year, but we all know
this just has to be the year. You can, you can break it down to whatever position and this and that, but we've been saying it from the outset, from the minute last year ended. This is year 3. Got your guys. You've got the best roster, at least in my opinion, in a long time, top to bottom. I know Scoop's terrified of the back end, obviously, but dude, it's got to be 9-10 wins. You can't lose more than 2 games this year. Now, this schedule is shit. I mean, come on, just look at this schedule.
No, but we got to fear. We got to fear that first game even more.
Listen.
Because Cormani McLean is going,
and also going to be a 3:00 start, so it's going to be hot as
I can't even say that.
Hold on a second, though. Hold on. You saw what Cam Ward did to Cormani last year? Have you seen it? Have you seen the video of what he did to the mashup of what he did to Cormani last year?
No, I did not know.
He'll be looking at him the entire day.
Dude, he even got on the field. He's only a preferred walk-on.
Who from our account just saw a couple of their transfer portal additions and added a couple more wins to Cormani McLean is not going to magically gift them another win. I don't
listen. I'm more concerned that game's going to be a 3:30 game.
Why?
August 20. It's going to be 85 billion degrees. I was hoping to be at night because it'd be a better game to go.
Because these South Florida kids aren't used to the heat.
Oh no, I'm talking about me, as a fan.
No, me. I'm supposed to go. I want nothing to do with it.
I want nothing to do. I want to go now.
I want nothing to do with the fact that it will be in the sun. Yeah. I may have to cancel.
And in the swamp?
In the swamp.
Yeah.
In the sun at 3:30 in Gainesville. I'm not doing that.
No, I'm all about the prime time game in the swamp. Done it before. Fucking awesome. I'm not doing 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I'm 50. I'm old man. Go fuck yourself. Not happening.
I told you I'm not watching this team nor any team if I'm sitting in the sun.
Right. No. Yes.
I don't care if it's November.
All right. What's the date right here? What's the date?
May
5/16,
It's August 31st.
2024, but it's
today?
5/17 when this releases.
Yeah.
The brand is dead. We are officially changing it from the OBB to the BBB for Boujee Bowl boys.
You're right there with me. I don't want to hear your bullshit.
Yeah. I don't want to sit and eat anymore.
I won't do it anymore.
I'm not about
we
that
had our
life
tickets
anymore.
for years.
Sorry.
And I'd go 12 o'clock, watch that Florida game when Out Golden beat it. We're drenched in sweat, and it was amazing. That seemed good back then, but now it just doesn't seem appealing.
Dude, I got a perfect draft machine. I got a beautiful, gigantic TV.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I am good. I am good.
Well, you know what? I did have somebody say to me, it was an associate of mine. We were at a meeting for something, and we were leaving, and he said to me, and I thought this was hysterical. He goes, "You're like undercover Boujee, aren't you?" And there you go.
Yeah.
There you go, right there.
Yeah.
Triple B.
100%.
You're not so undercover.
I'm not, but he
I'm not.
apparently thought so. He doesn't know me very well.
Totally bougie.
Whatever.
Now, I mean, listen, you've got that game, and then don't forget going to South Florida, man. Going to Tampa. Now that one, I'm hoping will be prime time, but that's gonna be a dogfight, bro. It's just gonna be a dogfight. So, of those 4 games, you've got a couple on there that are absolute road games and could be. We'll learn a lot about this team through those first 4 games, guys. Like you get out of both those with dubs, you're 4-0 through that stretch. I will start believing that things have turned around.
The one
better
thing,
better chance to beat Florida or USF?
Florida.
Better chance to be Florida.
You know, I wish that you guys would allow me to have a little bit of moment with my alma mater.
We're not giving you a moment.
And you just keep
bullshit out from the fucking OBB
you
account.
just keep just
Cock-blocking you.
pissing on
I keep cock blocking you
on an avenue I'd like to go down.
No,
we saw what USF did to Alabama, and it's the second year under Alex Golesh. And you know that guy's my spirit animal, not because he went to your alma mater, but I loved him at Tennessee. I wanted to pick him up, which is going to circle back. I think the first 4 games, the fact that the University of Miami is not learning a new offense and defense, that they literally can play a little bit faster those first 4 games. That's gonna be pivotal, because I know Cam Ward's new, but he's not new to football. But guys like X, they understand the literature, they understand the vocabulary, they can play a step ahead. It's going to be nice, especially on defense. Second year, it's been a while, it's been a minute. We've had both sides of the ball for more than 1 year. I think it's going to help us those first 4 games. I really do.
Are you sucking on something?
The Jolly Rancher.
He is.
I was going to say, what the fuck? You got like
it's been great. Yeah, I've loved it. I'm a huge fan of that noise. So there's a there's a like it's a phobia or something. Look this up, Jenners. Of not a like an aversion of people that cannot handle people like the sound of chewing. Right? Like people who chew with their mouth open, or you can hear, like I have like a serious aversion to it. Like it's
misophobia.
Misophonia.
Misophonia.
It's not a good thing for me.
20% of people are afflicted by it.
My phobia came full force because I don't think I've done it to this degree. I actually got a massage. Like I went to a place because I've been all banged up and stuff like that. It was actually a gift, nice gift. Yeah, exactly. Play the music. I hear it. Right.
Ooh,
so I go in there and it's like an hour. Yeah, he's got his glasses. So it's for an hour. First of all, the fastest hour in my life. I legit thought I was in there for 5 minutes. I swear to you, because at one point I'm thinking, how the hell am I supposed to do this for an hour? Like, this is going to be I enjoy this. And then she's like, all right, you're done. I thought she was kidding. But at a certain point, she's like, I need you to turn over, because I was on my stomach the whole time. And she was like getting into my back. All right. So then I flip over. No.
What are we talking about? I missed this.
No. Shut up, Scoop. Shut up. Let him talk.
I wasn't pitching it tense. Don't worry about it. So I flip over, but then immediately, because once I'm on my back, I have this phobia of my neck, right? So I cannot, like, I'm like, do you have an extra towel? She goes, yeah, sure. I was like, yeah, I need it to cover my neck. She's like, why? I was like, because I have a phobia. I don't want nobody attacking my neck. So it was so awkward at that moment. And I finished my massage and I went home.
Stop?
Yeah. Why did the music stop?
Why did the music stop?
Because I told him we didn't pitch a tent. And then he immediately lost interest.
Oh, Scoop went to the glasses too.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I put them on as soon as I heard it.
Glasses usually kill the mute. So, you know.
Well, it depends on who's wearing them.
Yeah, so true story. There you go. We didn't really talk about that in the intro, so we got right down to business. But that was my story.
I missed it. What is the what about the neck? You're afraid you're going to get
so
like a
when I
dog's gonna
sleep
bite you?
when you've seen a little bit at work, right?
It's right behind you.
Yeah, I know it's right there. You know how some people sleep with a sheet, right? I don't sleep with the sheet. I sleep under a comforter, but that little fitted sheet. Well, not the fitted sheet, but the sheets that's between the fitted sheet.
You don't use that?
Sheet. I don't use it.
Why?
What I do is I take it and I cover my neck because I have a phobia of my neck. I do.
The fuck are you talking
What's the
about?
phobia that someone's gonna like slash?
What
your
is the
artery or
phobia?
something? Your
I
carotid
know
artery?
where it came from. I absolutely know where it came from. So it's from like a childhood trauma thing because I loved my cousin and then he had his surgery and he had to get a trach. And ever since he got he had that hole in his neck. So ask me in EMS what patient I don't like. I don't like trach patients. They wig me out. I don't like that whole, like me talking about it right now. I'm like, just, I need to, like,
What
I'm
if you
fine to
had,
go- I'm
what if
fine going out
your,
through
what
the
if
day.
your
It's just usually it gets
urologist,
accentuated. If I'm laying on my back and I feel my neck open, I lose my shit, bro. I'm like, I'm literally, as soon as she turns me over on the massage table, I'm like, give me a towel.
she turns me over, give
And
me
I'm
a
like sitting
towel,
there-
he says.
Because I'm afraid of vampires. I don't know. What phobia is this? I'm a fucking weirdo.
Give me a towel. As soon as she turns me over, he says, give me a towel.
But that's what she did. She said, turn over, which I was like, I should have said, and I just want to lay on my stomach, please.
We should have looked up, we should have tried to find and research a urologist that had like, one of those talking things.
So double the phobia. The neck one is actually
A
worse.
urologist?
No, when he was trying to cut off my balls.
Yeah. When he
Oh.
got snipped.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Imagine how well that would have gone over. I gotta take my glasses off now. You took the music away.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep sucking on my Jolly Rancher.
I'll keep it on. Oh, you took it away.
Yeah, my glasses came in, my transitions came in, and I get a phone call. They were cracked, so I had to order them.
No.
Yep.
Oh, my eyes are getting bad fast, boys. Like
I
fast.
told you. No, I didn't tell you. Did I tell you? So these are my old glasses.
Mhm.
This is what happens during the off season. This is what you get, people. These are called, I told you, are called workspace. So this is like computer distance
Mm-hmm.
to reading glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Best set of glasses I've ever had in my entire life.
Okay.
Not even close, because I
Mhm.
can see. And then up top, it's kind of like the progressives. Up top, you can see. But that's not 2-in-1, though.
Right.
Those are just readers. This is 2-in-1. This is like 4 feet to readers. Unbelievable. It's the greatest thing I've ever had.
All right, mark the time. This was the shortest transition of a brand of all time. We have now gone from the Boujee Bowl Boys to the geriatric Bowl Boys. All right, just real
GBB.
time.
It's not. It's
We
not
all
a
got
long-
glasses.
It's not a long,
Jenners, get your glasses.
It's not a long
GBB.
walk for us, bro. It's not
I
a
don't
long
have
walk.
glasses.
There.
Yeah, I
Put
don't
them
wear
on.
glasses.
We've all
No,
got
he makes
glasses.
up for it with gray hair.
Yeah. Sprinkle in the gray.
Sprinkle. That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That's
can
a
get away with
sprinkle.
that, though.
It's like someone dropped a
Yeah.
salt shaker on your head.
Shut up.
Got these too, which I like.
Oh, how many pairs of glasses,
All
like regular glasses, you got in that office?
So
Two.
let's talk about our people.
Two
We should
bananas.
probably get an eyeglass endorsement
Dos.
here on our optometrist
We
or
should.
something.
We should.
I'm just saying.
I'd
And
wear
those
them.
keg
like I
people
told you,
and those keg
reflection.
people, perfect draft. Those guys need to come on board too.
Absolutely.
But you know who I'm on board with? You know who I'm on board with?
I know who.
Bro, true story. I'm not even kidding. I make that left and I saw the blue tarp. Well, they went with a roofing company, and I'm telling you, they're on the better part of like 4 weeks where there's still no roof. There's no roof. Like, it's literally the pre-roof thing. I'm not an expert, but I know who is. Paul Baines Roofing. 561-954-305-981 roof. 981 roof. Whatever the prefix is. I need to just say, hey, listen, whoever's not doing your job, just call this number. They'll finish the job, right? They'll help you. They'll help all.
Listen,
Bangs.
they picked
Hey,
a
I'm
good
Paul.
time for their roofing company to flake out because it's not raining right now. I don't think it's raining in the better part of 3 months. Looking insane.
No, I got
They're
poured on
catching
yesterday.
they're catching
Did
up
you?
on everything they were backlogged. Everybody's
Right.
gotten their roofs done. They've got them done quickly. And now they're getting ready for rainy season. It did rain. I will tell you this, though, very strange today. There was between like 4 and 8 o'clock, 100% chance of rain. And then get a
Nice.
drop. So I'm like, well, even the weather stations are all fucked up here.
Is there another profession that you can just be that bad and horrible at your job and still keep your job?
Baseball players usually.
Yeah, 30%.
I think
Baseball.
they're probably even more. I think they're probably more on point than our weather folk.
Could be.
Could be. Yeah, it's probably closer than you'd think.
Closer than you think.
Yes.
Anything.
Reminder that it is, as it's getting hotter. Listen, it started happening this week. Some fucking crotch sweat going on.
Oh,
Make sure you're taking care of your boys. Go to manscaped.com, promo code OBB, get 20% off the crop preserver. Just make sure you're taking care of your boys. It's going to be moist and humid down there. You don't want them getting all shriveled up and stinking it all out for you.
No stank.
No stank.
I can't leave the house. I'm dead serious. I cannot leave the house without like some of the crop preserver stuff. Got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Just need it.
Mhm.
Especially down here. So you know what's next? We talked about the balls.
I saw PJ drops came out. PJ championship happening.
Yeah.
Tiger won over. Ooh, he might not make the cut.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the cut line is at, but look, it was pretty cool. I got to see some of the stuff. I mean, Xander goes out and shoots 62 today. There have been 4 62s in major championship history, which is the lowest round in major championship history. Never been a 61 ever. Xander has 2 of them, which is pretty interesting considering he does not have a major title. Rory at 5, Scotty at 4, Finau at 6. Like it was a really good day. Scotty back after having his son, after having the baby. He's back. First hole, he proceeds to pipe one right down the middle. Second shot from 169, dunks it for a 2. Good.
And
how's that?
He does it all the time. The reaction.
He's the best player on the planet by a mile, dude. It's wild to me. Anyway, you could have gotten that package. If you didn't get the package, you could have gotten the package. Beatingthebookie.com. That's where you get the package. NHL. Playoffs. Killing it. MLB. He's like 40 games over 500 for the year. Like it's pretty ridiculous the amount of wins he's got. In Major League Baseball. Soccer is very consistent. And then we're right around the corner from football. Holy shit. Beating the Bookie, at Beating the Bookie, you get the free plays. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. TikTok's that still around? TikTok?
Yeah, they haven't banned it yet.
Not yet. Okay. They talk about it every other day, so I'm not sure if it's still here. And beatingthebookie.com, all your packages. 30 days, 60 day, 90 days, 6 months, 1 year, whatever you want. Make yourself some dough.
Nice.
Please tell me he's got the Panthers beating Boston in Boston, so we don't have to listen to David Portnoy bitch anymore.
Well, he won't drop that until tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Until today.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Boston's not winning 2 in a row, so that's fine.
Fuck that shit. All right. Let's do the wheel of topics.
Ooh.
Well, you want to start with the most hated man in America?
Let's go with it. Yeah. This is fucking insane.
Harrison Butker. Kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Doing a commencement speech at Benedictine College.
Well, okay.
And drops this little gem on the audience.
Because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now about to cross this stage and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother.
So let's just full context. It's worth to note that he is a Catholic giving a commencement speech at a Catholic university about Catholicism, and he received a standing ovation.
Yeah.
So just throw that out there. Like,
Everyone.
I don't
hates
see
him.
what's wrong with it, man. Like, I don't care if you agree with it or not. Like, what did he like? He can say what I mean. I don't understand, bro. But
I'm on his side.
I don't.
It's just that was the audience that he was at. And listen, for all the women that go out there to have professional minded jobs and become CEOs and become successful in their own right in their business professions, God bless you. And that's fine. But at the same point, to the women that he's talking about that who want to start families, we can't look down on it anymore. If that's what's truly in their heart, if that's what they want. I mean, and what he said, she truly felt, his wife felt that her life began once she began to have family and she began to have children. That's nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? He's not saying the other way is wrong. He said some of you are just lied to, because it's like, hey, don't abandon. If you feel in your heart you want to have a family, you don't have to abandon it at all cost, right? If you want to be the CEO, great. God bless you. You weren't afforded those, right? 30 years ago, 20 years ago, right? You weren't afforded that. It was mandated that you stayed in the kitchen. We've come a long way since then. At least you have the option. But for the girls who do want to choose to do that, I think I'm with you, Toast, 100%.
I think it all goes to, is he really like he's hated right now?
Big time.
Yeah, he also took a pretty nice shot at LGBTQ Pride Month. So and called it basically sinful or whatever. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I mean, I had no comment on that.
There's a bunch of folks that are pissed at it.
I'm sure there are. You can't look. There's a bunch of folks that are pissed at you and me and the four of us, because we come on here and do this every week. I think it's apropos based on what you said, Toast, in the beginning, which is his audience probably, for the most part, for a large majority of that audience, thinks just like he does. Right? That's like saying if you had a commencement speech at BYU and you talked about
their code of conduct,
having 11 wives, I'm sure they're not all pissed about it. It's, I mean, that's what he's talking that to a people that believe in that. They're at a Catholic college, for God's sake. God's sake, right? I mean, that's Christ's sake, God's sake. It's Catholicism. Is that what you call it? What do you call it?
Catholicism.
It's Catholicism. So I don't know. I did hear some other things that he had said that I thought were probably more egregious than that, in the terms of like the mass getting after him, because you could have, it's not just based on the fact that he was at a Catholic school. Look, we can talk about the Tom Brady roast. I don't even know. Did we touch on that?
No, because
we were off last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's pivot that. Let's pivot that into the Tom Brady's. When was the last time there was a fucking roast? Right? The amount of shit that they said, I didn't even care if it was funny. I was jumping up and down because people are actually saying shit, like funny stuff, because it's comedy and it's humor and you're allowed to say things. So the fact that they did that and got away with it to the level they got away with it, you're starting to see some more people that just, are pretty much, fuck you.
Yeah, but I don't think you could ever get to the point when you could cancel a roast that's done like that, because they've been happening for 70 years.
When was the last time they had one?
Well, I'm just saying, but that's Comedy Central's deal for whatever.
Comedy
what
Central dropped
them. Yeah, Comedy Central dropped them, and no one picked it up probably because they were.
That's because nobody wanted to touch the shit.
But no roast has ever been canceled before. None of those Comedy Central roasts. And I will say this one was different because unlike Comedy Central, you got to see the full 3 hours. Comedy Central did a 3-hour roast and edited it down to 90 minutes.
I wouldn't have minded if they edited it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So there was some fast forward moments, no doubt about it. There were some spots where it dragged a little bit. And I'll be honest, bro. How does Tom Brady get a jawline like that? Can we discuss that? Like, holy Jesus, dude. That man is.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, I
don't know,
mean,
dude.
Nikki
doesn't look
Glazer
like
wanted.
he's
She wants to find
50.
out.
Nikki Glazer was hilarious. She was brutal.
funny, man. She was good.
Kreischer and
So bad.
Tom killed me. I was laughing my ass off.
Oh my god, I couldn't believe how bad that
You
was.
couldn't? That was great.
Oh,
The
Ben
Aaron
Aff-
Hernandez jokes.
Oh, Ben
Every,
Affleck.
any
and
Aaron
Ben Affleck
Hernandez
was
joke is
horrible, too.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. Ben Affleck was
So who is it?
terrible.
Sam J was pretty damn funny.
Well, Ben Affleck
Yeah.
is rumored to divorce J-Lo again for the second time. So,
No,
Jesus.
yeah,
is that for real?
for real. I saw
No,
that today.
where'd you see this?
I'm dead serious. I saw that today.
No way.
Like you thought
I
that
don't
was
believe you.
love at
They
second
can't.
sight. Like
That chick has got issues.
Oh my goodness, baggage.
You
the
imagine?
baggage.
He's got.
Oh no, this is not good.
Oh,
You think
Yeah.
he's normal? He's her, but a girl version.
I don't think so.
No, I
I
don't
just
But a
think he
guy
has a
version,
terrible.
I mean,
I think
think
he's a pretty
he's
cool
just-
dude. I
yeah,
think
he's
he
just
would
a
come on this
dude.
pod and just hang out with us and like fit right in. Fit right in.
I'm not
I
saying
just think he's that buddy that just like, bro, we told you about her. No, but no. Like, no, I'm serious. She's been with like the whole school. Yeah, but I love her, man.
But I love
she's
her,
a whore,
man.
I think Damon's more that guy.
I
guy that
think
can
Ben
just
is
hang out
too.
with you.
That's why they hang out. I think they're just cool dudes. That was their appeal. But then he got that into that stratosphere, and certain things look attractive, and that's not attractive, buddy. It's just not.
All right, so let's pivot to something. We're talking about Netflix. Scoop into the Netflix.
And chill.
We got some good news from Netflix. Adam Sandler signed a deal with them a number of years ago, so he pretty much only releases content, all of his movies, right to Netflix.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Greenlit Happy Gilmore 2 or Netflix.
Well, damn well they should have.
And it sucks that Bob Barker's dead.
Well, yeah, but you got it.
Yeah,
you
but they
have
can
to
bring
get
him
it
back
done.
AI. Just
You
like they
have
brought
to
back
get it done
Chubbs when he
before
died.
Shooter's dead, though.
And Chubbs.
Yeah,
and
you got to
Chubbs
get
is
them
dead.
before Shooter's dead 100%.
Oh, so they could do like the senior tour now. Oh, it would be great.
Well, they also lost, what's his name?
Yeah,
Chubbs.
Chubbs.
Yeah.
but he didn't
Apollo.
die in the movie
He
anyway.
was dead at the end of the, end of the movie.
Exactly.
But he could have
Yeah,
come
yeah,
back
yeah.
as like a Yoda at the end. Remember, he was like Yoda at the
Yoda
end.
next to the alligator.
Yeah.
And Abraham
Right.
Lincoln.
Mhm.
Random for why?
So
I don't know.
fine. I mean, that'll just be more justified. They'll bring him in. They'll get him in there somehow. But yeah, you gotta have. Yeah, Shooter's. He's pushing the envelope. I think, isn't he?
He's up
Yeah.
there.
I saw
He's up there.
him recently.
So when
Spend
was the
more time in
original?
the sand than David Hasselhoff.
How long ago was that?
Oh,
That movie probably
the
at least
first
20
one.
years ago.
At least 20
Yeah.
years.
Oh,
Like early
probably
2000s?
30. No, I think it was in the 90s.
Was it in the no?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, no, I think it
No.
was
Here he comes with the answer. I'm going to say 2003.
96. Holy fuck.
1996. Happy Gilmore.
Wow.
February 16th, 1996.
It's almost 30 years No.
If I said, damn, I can't believe it. I was in college. It makes me want to throw up.
Right?
30 years ago,
I was graduating high school.
28 years ago, I was in college.
Yeah, same. I
Yeah.
graduated in 96. High
Yeah.
school.
All right.
That's depressing.
That
Spin the
is
wheel.
just- Wow.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, I got
Jesus.
great audio.
Find
for you.
something
Oh.
good
Let's pick-
for us.
Let's pivot to the NBA for a minute.
Mhm.
Luka Doncic in the Maverick series
Saw
goes to
that.
do his post-game press conference. I believe this was at the end of Game 4.
Yeah.
Sits down in the media room. Someone stands up to ask a question. Apparently, the audio was up on their phone. They were looking at something somewhat unsavory, I guess. Listen to the audio.
We were knocking down shots. We were open shots, so just our sharing the ball and our energy was great.
What do you think? Okay. Okay, moving on.
I hope that's not live.
What's that mean?
Live.
That's not live.
Live. Oh, I thought he said life. What do you mean? That's like it doesn't surprise me, right? We're humans. That's like in our DNA, but I'm thinking of this dude. You're at an NBA press conference and you have to press play on it now. Like, it's just, I don't know.
Well, here's
I don't
the
know.
thing, man. That is a closed, small fraternity of people, and now you're that guy.
Yeah.
Now you're the guy that watches porn on his phone. None of the
and
female
they're
reporters
all you talking about. They're
anywhere near
all
you. Yeah,
they're all that guy. Have you seen them?
Well, no, I know a lot of them are. A lot of them, I know. I have been there. I have seen them scoop. I have sat next to a lot of them, and I've seen them just hit that buffet line.
Yeah, and get mad when they don't have the buffet line, when they don't give you sodas for free.
Right.
But
it wasn't like they were like, "Hey, I'm so upset that they didn't have my Life water available or my vitamin water." It's like, "Where's my damn Cokes?" And
that dude's now the porn guy. He's now live porn guy in the press conference. He's porn guy. That's brutal.
So
and if he's got a wife and kids, oh my God, it's going to get back to them.
So
but his buddy's like, "Hey, what are you watching?" That sounded good.
I had an older guy that I work with, and I would sneak behind him. It'd be like 10 a.m. in the morning, and he just, I'd walk. He just the way my office was situated, and he'd like literally do one of these numbers, like cover up. But I'm like, bro, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Like what possesses people?
He's just sitting in the open area.
Yeah.
That's an addiction.
My other job. I'm not going to incriminate anybody, but he's now retired. So we'll leave it there. But I would just I'd be like walking, but like, has anybody else noticed this? And that's why I'm not surprised by it. I'm not surprised by anything any more humans do. I've been on this planet for so long. It's like, oh, can you believe it? Yes, I believe it all day. I still don't understand it, but I believe that it happened. It's like, what possesses you to just be like, hey, you know what? Luka is talking, but let me just press play real quick. Makes no sense.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, tell him.
I highly doubt he pressed play at that moment. He probably opened his phone and went to like the internet or something to look something up, and that thing was like, beep,
no,
right there.
I'm not. No.
You think he pressed play in the middle of the press conference?
I think he because I'm new to Instagram, right? And I tap the screen when you look at it. Next, the volume comes on, and then when you tap the screen, it mutes it off. So I don't know what he's watching.
That's not on. They don't have that on Instagram.
Yeah, I've never seen porn like that on Instagram. What fucking shit you following?
I'm not, but I'm just saying.
This isn't Twitter.
Yeah, or then he's on Twitter, and that's
maybe he was on Twitter.
But that's
but
you know what?
But if it's on the feed, it doesn't do the volume right away.
That is a
click
viable
on the actual. Do it,
that's
and once
a viable
you click
excuse.
on it,
I was on Twitter. I was scrolling through, and that's a viable excuse.
He was on it. He was on.
But he's that. But Toast is right. He's that guy.
Could be
in perpetuity.
Could be forever.
Right.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel, man.
How about NFL schedule releases?
Yes.
All the schedules are out. We got the NFL schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I know the Dolphins have the second easiest schedule, and that means they're going to have the second hardest because that's the way the NFL works. Whatever team was terrible one year is usually good the next. So good luck with that, Dolphins. Tua is going to get dimed out this year.
I like the creativity they come up with. So the Seahawks did a comic book cover for each week, which was kind of fun.
Did you see what the Rams did with Sean McVay?
No.
So Sean McVay has got like an what's it called when you remember everything? An eidetic memory.
Eidetic memory.
Yeah.
Photographic memory.
So they would throw out like you played this opponent 8 years ago, and some guy scored. What play did he run? And he could pull the play and exactly what happened and how much time was on the clock and the whole thing. For every opponent, they had some random stat. And he was able to pull they should donate his brain to science. It's just insane.
You know how they say we only use like 3% of our brain? That's a dude that's actually using like more than 50%.
Was that real, or did they?
No, it's totally real. No.
You believe it? You know this for a fact?
I do, because I've heard that about him.
Okay. All right.
But it didn't look staged. If they staged it, they did a really good job.
Did an excellent job. Okay. Listen, I got no problem with you bullshitting. Just make sure you do a good job bullshitting.
Yeah, make me believe it.
Fake it shit like you did with the moon landing.
The more time has gone on and you're like, we haven't really been back there. And then you're like, oh, so you mean Nixon picked up the phone and had a direct line into. We don't even have that technology now. How did you talk to him? Yes, Mr. President, it's one large step for everybody. One large step and small step for. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah. I don't want to get down that rabbit hole.
Apparently, it sounds like you do.
But it is.
Sounds like everybody's been down it a little. Yeah.
You think about it face value, but it was like you like. Yeah, that seems like that's kind of hard to pull off. You're like, you don't have any Starlink at that time. You got a satellite that's just going to pipe you right into his. Okay, all right. Well, maybe I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We ain't never fucking been there. We ain't never been there.
Yeah.
No.
Nobody's ever been on the moon.
Nope.
Like, knock it off already.
It's hollow.
Yeah.
I believe
that's
it's
the
there.
other one.
I believe it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see it.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, but the other conspiracies,
We've
it's a
not
man-made
been there.
thing.
No, but if you think about this, now let's think about this though. Because you got the flat earthers, and we've chuckled at them over the years. The moon, if you're a flat earther, you have to look at the moon as just like this way, right? Vertical. Like, so Earth is just a horizontal piece of like platform. The moon would have to be a vertical platform, right? That's exactly how that would work in their mind. You can't tell me that that's like, if we're not a sphere, that's not a sphere, correct?
Well, I mean, the argument for the whole moon thing is the fact that compared to all other moons, ours is just ridiculously large, and that it is also the perfect amount of perfect size and distance away so that we can have eclipses and everything. And like when you look at the moons of Saturn and Jupiter, none of them have a moon even close to the size of, like, compared to the size of their planet that we do. Ours
They
is
also
almost
don't
the
have
size of
life.
fucking Pluto.
Yeah.
So
We
we're
got, like, a dwarf
sophisticated.
planet.
We have life.
Well,
So
because
we're
of the moon.
allowed to have a big moon.
Yeah, man, that's why we have life. So we have the tides of
Oceans
the moon,
and the
man.
tides and the moon, because it's
Yeah.
a perfect balance to do. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's how all those
crazy
fish
stuff.
creatures got onto the land, man. Come on.
Don't moon shame us.
Yeah. All right. Spin the fucking wheel.
All right, Ro, your
hold on.
audio dropped again.
Uh-oh.
Ro,
Happened.
is he back?
I got you.
Oh, okay.
There it
All right,
is,
there you
there
go.
it is.
I noticed it. I
All
noticed
right,
in real
all
time.
right. Did you see the portrait they unveiled, the official portrait of King Charles?
Was that real?
You
Oh
saw
my
that.
goodness.
The devil portrait?
Yeah.
It's real?
Oh, that's officially it.
Ro, did you see it?
I gotta look this
I
up.
thought
Look
that
it
was
up real
like
quick.
Look it up real quick, because I want to ask you and Jenners if you, and even Scoop will be able to
So,
appreciate this.
devil
reference. I
picture
want to see if you agree with this.
See, I thought when they unveiled that somebody had, graphically made him into the devil. That was a real picture?
Real picture.
I
real
actually
painting?
went online and had to do homework on this because I thought the same thing. I'm like, somebody screwed with this. Somebody photoshopped this.
Nope.
This isn't real.
No, this is his.
That's
first
they
real.
went to- the red background where it just,
You know what it looks like,
he looks like Dracula.
bro? He looks like he's been frozen in carbonite.
In what?
Okay.
Oh, Scoop does
Props.
not know what you're talking about.
Props.
Yeah.
Props. Good for you.
She's got a thermal detonator. Yeah. Good job. And Scoop has no idea.
I'm not paying
Even he saw
attention to
Return
you.
of the Jedi.
Yeah, probably not. I don't think he has.
You never saw Princess Leia in the bikini?
Sure.
The metal
Jabba the
ironclad
Hutt?
bikini.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course I did.
So you saw Han Solo frozen in carbonite?
Yeah.
That's how the movie starts. He's stuck.
Oh, he's
Okay.
just not. He's no fun for this.
And Boba Fett is the one that put him there.
I mean, I love the butterfly.
So,
What does that symbolize?
Jenners, what did you find out about this thing?
That the artist that did it made an artistic choice, and that was the way they decided to go. And
What was
Charles,
this choice?
that they were going to go with this whole red theme, which I don't know,
All right.
but it's real.
But
That
what
was
about
what-
the butterfly?
Where are they going to hang that?
Didn't see anything on the butterfly. I think it goes in Buckingham Palace, doesn't it?
Do they hang the artist next to it?
That would be kind of mean, huh? Yeah, what did he do?
You know,
Jesus,
Charles
man.
should. He should.
Well, I'm just saying, dude. Like that's
Old
your
school
first portrait?
execution.
He went. He totally went. He went abstract and original.
I wouldn't.
That's going to stand out,
It's like he was painting the Red Skull.
right?
just all red.
That's just
horrible.
bizarre. It's like a can. Someone like threw a can of paint on it after it was done.
That's crazy.
All right.
All right, well, that's all I got for Wheel of Topics.
All right. Very good.
You want to do
Cinco?
the?
Oh yeah, 5 questions. Fucking balls. I'm forgetting.
Questions.
Always a good way to go into a segment.
It is. It is fucking balls.
He did it last.
Balls,
he did it 2
says.
weeks ago.
Balls.
He does.
Same the
He
same
hates
thing.
this segment.
I love it. What would be a hilarious thing to say to a surgeon before the anesthesia kicks in 5 seconds later?
Get the fuck out of here.
I just think the first thing that popped in my mind was like, I shot JFK. But just go under.
I mean, do I want cops to be there when I wake up? Is the question.
Yeah, but see,
bro.
at this
Like,
point,
I mean,
it's 5 seconds later, so I'm just messing with him because the anesthesia hasn't kicked in yet. So I can blame it on the anesthesia all I want. So it's carte blanche to say whatever you want.
Doing.
I got it. I
see what you're doing. Oh
if
my
you,
god!
If
All right,
you
so
roll,
I fucked
if
your
you
wife.
roll me over, put a towel on my neck.
There you go. Jenners wins.
Oh my goodness! I don't know whether to high five him or kick him in the dick on that.
I'll take either.
That is weird.
Yeah, it's a weird phobia. I know. I have it.
It is.
I live with it. It's usually when I'm laying down, though. I can walk around my daily life fine. But if you bring attention to it, I'm like, start moving.
Does Daniela
Scoop?
know this?
Yeah. Yeah, she does. But see, at home, she's got
You
the
let her
sheet,
try
so-
to choke you out?
Why are we going there? No, but I have a little pillow that takes its place at home.
Oh boy, this show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. I'm not even sure I heard the original question.
I don't even remember
Fine.
what
Question
it was
two.
anymore.
Exactly.
I'm
Question
stuck
number-
on this neck towel pillow thing.
Question number 2.
Can't.
Does it happen to you that while you're focusing on something, you realize you focused and lose focus? And how do we fix this?
What kind of question is this?
That's an amazing
What
question.
are we doing?
You ever have that where you're trying to focus on something, but then you're like, I'm trying to focus on this, and you lose focus? Or is this just how do we fix this? That's what I wanted.
I go to a shrink. I don't know. I was always thinking that I could fix it by smoking less weed.
No,
If you're having the
it's
same
a
problem, then maybe that's not- maybe it's not
yeah.
a weed
He smokes
issue.
less weed. It's
Like
an
I've done
issue
it
for
once.
sure. I have recently, I would say probably in the last, I don't know, I can't put a real timeline on it. Maybe 6 months, maybe a year, maybe it's 2 years, maybe I don't even know. That I have, I think of like 3 or 4 things that I have to do like right now. Right? Because I always have too much stuff in my head. Okay, so I go to do the one. And I have no idea when I'm finished with that what the other ones are.
Did
No
you
clue.
just start this off by saying whether it was 6 years or 2?
No, I said 6 months.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, 'cause maybe that's the issue.
I mean, it could be. Like I said, I don't know if it's been 6 months or 2 years or.
All right.
But it is starting to bother me a little bit. Drives me
Tell you what,
nuts.
this is making me feel good. I just always assumed it was because I was such a fucking stoner and I've smoked so much weed over the last 30 years. But you guys are right there too. Like, I'm a holy fuck, dude. Like, yeah, I'm in good shape then.
My answer is there's nothing I could do.
Yeah.
I've just come to grips with it. I like, hopefully in that carousel in my brain, as it shifts around and I'm like the king of the squirrels, that eventually I get back to the topic that I was thinking about. And then I move on.
Fucking winner, dude. Doc says my lungs sound fucking great, and I got the same memory you guys got. Let's fucking go.
I will say
It's a clean bill of health for you.
Fucking, what are you doing, dude?
the single worst back-to-back questions in the history of this show.
I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, like, bro, you got to step it up. It's just an awful way to
okay.
start. This is why I
Generous.
was hoping the segment didn't exist.
Oh, I don't know how to. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. All I know
you
is
shouldn't have to-
all I know
You
is I
shouldn't
will,
have to answer it.
I will occasionally
Stupid
walk.
fucking question.
I will occasionally walk into a room in my home, and then just stand there for about
Stand there. I do
20
that. I
seconds
do
and
it.
go.
Sure.
No clue.
No
why I
idea.
came in.
Oh,
Open
I had
up
a
a web app and be
had
like,
a
why
mission.
did I open this up again?
Yeah,
Like,
all the
why did
time.
I open this?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm
what
here.
was I
It's not
looking at
just
again?
you, Toast. Not just you, buddy.
Good. I feel
If
much
you
better
could
now.
implant one false memory in the mind of every person on Earth, what would it be?
It's the same memory.
Everyone gets the same false memory.
Yes, on Earth. You can
We landed
literally.
on the moon.
There you go. Does he win that one?
No.
Go ahead, Scoopy.
Hillary won the presidency.
He wins. He wins.
All right. Okay.
You have to answer.
Yeah, answer.
Well,
asshole.
if you win, then that's what I'm saying.
No, maybe you come up with something better.
Everyone has to answer.
Oh, now you guys won. Now
This
you
is a
guys
decent
like this
question.
segment.
Yeah,
It's a decent
finally a
question.
good question that you came up with.
Jenner's good.
That's tough, man. I don't know. Probably that I was given some sort of special exemption where I don't have to pay taxes. Everyone
There
just
you
knows
go.
this. I'm the one guy.
Like from Armageddon.
Yeah.
I'd love the lifetime tax exemption. Imagine
All
doing
day.
something so spectacular for humanity that they give you the lifetime tax exemption.
I'll
No
tell
one's ever achieved that yet.
And I will say that Trump won the last election. There you go. So you got Hillary. Everybody convince Hillary, and then I'll put Trump back.
There you go.
What's the coolest place name?
Coolest name for a place?
Open
We're
it.
talking about location,
Location, city, whatever. Coolest place name
geographically.
geographically. The reason why I asked this question, because it's going to be my answer, I'll go first. Because I found out today there's actually a place in Pennsylvania called Intercourse.
And would you want to go there?
Intercourse, Pennsylvania. So that is probably the coolest place.
So I'm gonna go. I've never been there, but in my mind, ever since I saw my first ever Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition, and they did the photo shoot in Bali.
Wow.
I always thought the name and the location just fit perfectly.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Bali.
And I would go if it wasn't like a 38,000-hour plane ride.
It's a long way to get there. It's not close.
Yeah,
And then it's
nowhere.
and then you find out how far it is, and it's actually further. I'm gonna go Pebble Beach. Pretty cool fucking name.
That's your mecca.
Jenner's.
I remember when I lived up north, we used to hear all the time about there was a town in New Mexico, and I swear to kind of the name of the town is like Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. I just want to know what these consequences are in this little town in New Mexico.
Well, I know that in, I believe Jen, my wife, because her family's from Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, there is a bong recreation area on the highway.
All
It's
right.
called Bong Recreation Area. Like some guy named Bong. But yeah.
Oh,
that
not
was
like
one of those
pull over
signs
and
that-
get high.
So that's like one of those signs that every kid, 18-year-old stole.
Yeah.
In the
Like
general
420.
area. Right.
So you know what they
exactly.
finally do
Right.
at 420, mile marker 420?
Yeah.
They finally made it 419.9.
Or something, yeah.
So people would stop stealing it.
Stop taking our sign.
Yeah, that's amazing. All right, last question. Feel good question. You've inherited $1 million, but you're only allowed to spend it on other people. What are you going to do first?
Yeah, well, this is an easy one for me, man. So I got I don't want to give too much information out, but yeah, I know someone who I put in a trust fund for a certain person's kid.
Good
Gotcha.
man. What I would do,
Just waiting to see who was going to fill that dead air, but yeah.
Right?
I was
We're not rookies.
once it got to like 3 or 4 seconds, I was not going to say anything.
just let it go.
Yeah, I was just going to let it go.
Bail.
Fix it in post, buddy. There's a couple mortgages out there that I'll be like, just give it to me.
Yeah.
You got it paid for. You're good. You're good. You're good. I'll see how far I can stretch the $1 million, but I'm sure I can pay off a few mortgages with that.
There you go.
See, that was going to be my answer too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't get you very far these days, but help out a few people with that. Yeah. Yep. That was my answer. And I stole it. God damn. So
Now when the median home price is like almost $380,000.
Yeah,
You want to? All right,
is the preface for the question we only get $1 million? Just
where's that?
Yeah,
Where's
$1 million. That was the question.
Oh,
all right, you can steal my answer, and I'll change my answer to something else. You want my answer? I'll give it to you.
Okay, come up with something else.
I will. Jenners.
I mean, I would say take care of the folks. Just like I'd buy my stepdad's business so he could close the doors and retire.
There you go.
And I, in lieu of Scoop, because I took Scoop's answer, so I'll take his. I will donate all my money to the Hillary Clinton campaign fund.
There you go.
And there
it is. That is generous. That is very nice of you.
Would you buy the business and then run it?
That's what I was going to ask. Is that a profitable business?
Oh no, it's a very profitable business.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
But it feels like work, so I want to say no.
All right. So is that a show?
Yeah.
We got to do one more.
No, that's it.
No,
That's it. We're not going to do one more just because of the first two questions were so shit ass awful.
Okay, one more.
You were the one who didn't want to do this to begin with.
Whatever.
You were
You
trying
guys
to
had
extend the segment.
Bonus question.
Whatever. We're just in an hour now because I was late.
Bonus question.
Just because I randomly am looking for another question, we're not having to answer it, but the question's funny because of the topics. It says, why don't Americans celebrate the historic moon landing?
Nice.
I'm staring right at it. I'm staring right at it. It's so funny.
I need more information on that.
Oh, I like this question. Bonus question. Which dog breed typically has the craziest owner?
Oh, the littler the dog, the crazier the owner. The ones that are carried, the ones that are pushing their dogs around in a baby stroller.
Chihuahuas.
Yeah, I was going to say Chihuahua.
Owners. There you go.
Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
People who own Chihuahuas usually.
Fucking nuts.
But they're certifiable though. I'm not sure that's where Roe's going with this question. But I agree with you. Like the Yap Yap dogs have certifiable owners. Like they're fucking crazy people.
I think per capita too. You're asking like Maltese owners.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are those are most of the ones get pushed around. Maltese, right?
Yes, Maltese is by far they have the craziest owners.
You know who you are? I'll tell you what. Some other owners that I don't know if they're crazy, but they're always a little off center. German Shepherd owners.
So German Shepherd owners are a little off, huh?
A little sometimes.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
I gotta disagree with you there, though.
Yeah.
I owned a German Shepherd.
Okay.
All right, well, maybe I'll agree
Case in
with
point.
you.
Yeah,
there.
so there's
In that case, retract my disagreement.
Jenner's taking shots today, bro.
You know, it's true. They're always
Jenner's,
just a little on tilt.
Yeah.
I'm not on tilt either.
Especially the ones
they
that teach their
just
German
very
Shepherds
short
German
fuses.
words. The ones that use German words.
Yes.
Like, bro, come on now. You're a
Yes.
fucking whack.
Side.
Come on.
Side.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know
German
let me
commands for
ask
your
you a
German
question,
Shepherd.
because it
Yeah, you
seems
have
like
a
these
problem.
dogs came out, but the German Malinois, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Malinois.
Yeah, they came out. When did you first hear about that dog breed? Because it seems to me like they just showed up out of nowhere, maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah, maybe like 10, 15 years ago, I think. I mean, they really kind of took over for German Shepherds
because they were smarter.
Not took over, but I think they're better health wise, as far as hips and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of law enforcement changed to them.
Yeah, because it was always the German Shepherd was the dog that they went to in that line of work.
Yeah, but I mean, great dogs from what I understand. Very, very intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our neighbor's got one. They train it like a police dog. He can just walk around the neighborhood without a leash, and it's just.
Yeah, they're workers. I mean, you got to give them shit to do.
I saw a feel-good video of one retiring from the force, and they put him in a room and threw a whole bunch of tennis balls.
Tennis balls! I saw that. Yeah,
he was like,
so
"What?"
good.
And it's so crazy how a tennis ball. Like if you're gonna break in and be like a serial robber, right, where you have any fear of a German Shepherd attacking your ass, you have to keep tennis balls on you, because that's
bring
like
a bucket of balls and throw it in first.
Oh
like
my
grenades.
God, he's coming! And you're hauling ass, and you just throw a couple tennis balls, and the German Shepherd's gonna break form real fast. Like that dog came in, and was like, "Oh, it's a ball! It's a ball!" Like there's no way it could be a police officer and a dog at the same time when a tennis ball's involved. No way.
All right, so today, folks, it is the 17th, so it is the preview. They're dropping the preview, the pre-order, and everything for NCAA football 25 or 24, I should say. It drops in July, so they're doing all that stuff. Are we actually doing this PS5 thing or what? Ro, you already have one, don't you?
Yeah, I have a PS5.
Yeah. Scoop, are
So
we
when
doing
you said
this?
$600, is that's because of the PS5?
To buy a PS5 so we can play this game?
Oh, that's why you said. I was like, they're selling the man game for $600. What the hell?
No, yeah, no, you need, but no. So it's not on PC. It's only on console.
I got two
PS5s.
consoles.
No, I wasn't sure. I thought Scoop said he wanted to buy one with the OBB.
Club OBB. Club
I mean,
and pass it around.
Oh, I don't remember.
But Ro
saying
already
that,
has
but
one.
Yeah, I have one.
yeah, he's got two.
It's two PS5s.
Yeah, Club OBB. Jimbo. Jimbo is the man.
Oh,
got my
Jimbo.
son one.
Nice.
I got one, and then my son got one, and then
Nice.
I ended up winning one in a lottery, and I got Tony one. We just
nice.
Yeah, I mean, I won't buy it for myself because
he'll never have time to play.
I'll use it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll play that game for like a week.
Right.
And then I'll probably never play it again, and I'll never play anything else.
Right.
Blasphemous talk, but I am not interested in that game.
Yeah.
I wish I have
could.
a PS5.
You're
I'm
not
just
interested in that game at all, huh?
No, but you know what it is? It's like, I think it's a girl that like left me.
Right.
And now 10 years later, you just want to walk back in my life?
Oh, get over yourself.
No, I'm not interested. It's not the fact that it's a great game. I had so much joy playing that game. I'm just not interested. So then I wanted to think about, why wouldn't I be interested in that game? Why am I simply not interested? And it's because I've had such a long gap without playing like a sports game like that. I really haven't. Since that went away, I haven't picked up NHL. I'm not a Madden fan. It's just not my genre, but I would always buy that game.
Yeah.
But because it's gone so long, I don't have the interest to buy it or play it.
And I'll tell you what, Russ, so I'm kind of like right there with you because so for my thing, I moved off console and went to just PC stuff. And so I would have to go get the PS5, get a couple of controllers. So basically you're looking at $600
just to play the game
for the whole thing. And dude, I can't I'm just not, bro, like if it was an every year thing, but I haven't played it in 10 years. Like I'm used to not playing it.
Yes, exactly. So that's the other thing. Part. I'm so used to not playing it. Why do I want to get back into that? You know, and the other thing too is when we played our buddies. And now you can play online and you can play your buddies, and I get that, but the stress of playing buddies online and just being like talking shit, like you toast,
right?
you cheat, you keep spamming Randy Moss.
Scoop with this goddamn fucking triple option.
Yeah, it's a glitch.
Over and over and over again.
But you think about it, right? You're right. It's like, hey, we're gonna play tonight, right?
Right.
And then it gets
stressed.
pushed and pushed and pushed, and you know what I mean. There's other shit going on, and then it's 10:15. And I'm like, I'm going to bed, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're in the middle of the second quarter.
Tired. Can't keep my eyes open. It's like it goes right back to the GBB.
We are old men.
Yeah.
Old fucking men.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's it. Okay.
I still own 14. I'm more apt to go ahead and buy a PS3 off for $50.
Just to play that again?
Just to play that.
There you go.
All right, boys. That is, what are we naming this thing?
Let's see. I have like a steering wheel in your pants.
I forgot about that one.
The Boujee Bowl Boys.
Mm.
Turn me over and give me a towel. They're all that guy. And German dog owners.
I thought of towel around my neck too.
Oh my god!
Towel around my neck is funny.
Steering wheel in my pants.
Boujee Bowl Boys isn't bad. I like turning it over and give me a towel.
How about we combine it? The Towel Boy Boys.
Towel Boy.
Towel Bowl Boys.
Even Towel Bowl Boys.
All right, the Towel Bowl Boys.
That's dumb.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'll just throw my vote for. I'll just do Boujee Bowl Boys.
Yeah,
I like steering. I like steering wheel in my pants.
Toast is Boujee Bowl Boys.
Yeah.
Break Jenners. Unless you go with steering wheel in the pants, the Boujee Bowl Boys is the winner.
Nah, let's go Boujee Bowl.
All right,
there we go. Boujee Bowl.
All right.
As always. Go Canes!
Yo!
What's that?
What's that?
Oh no, this is not good.
No, this is not good. Yo!
Bange.
What are you, Sloth from Goonies all of a sudden? What the hell is going on?
When are they going to remake that? When are they going to remake Goonies 2? Let's go.
Do we need Goonies
Hey,
too?
you
Yes, we do.
guys!
We didn't need Happy Gilmore
What?
2, but we're
Well,
happy
what's
that
the
we're
what's
getting.
the sequel to Goonies?
Bro, they can't.
I don't know.
Hold on a second.
Thanos.
Have you
He
seen-
actually turns
No.
into Thanos.
Here's the
I don't
thing.
know because like by stealing that pirate treasure, there's a curse on him, and Josh Brolin turns into Thanos, and
Oh, so it's the same kids, but 50 years later?
I
Yeah.
love the premise. I love the premise.
kids
But
and they
have
go
you
on.
seen? Have you seen? This is one of life's. Man, it's hard to say. It's something that you almost can't turn away from, although it's sad, number one, and disturbing, number two. Have you ever seen Corey Feldman try to perform with his band?
No.
You haven't?
I don't think so.
I
Try not to
have.
This
watch
show is
Corey
not over.
Feldman.
This show is
Oh,
not over.
Fucking, what are you talking
Go look this
about?
up.
It's
Just,
not.
just
Corey
yeah.
Feldman. Answer the
it
band.
is. It's hard to put into words.
Oh, this is from like last year. Okay.
Yes, it's
The live one in
Current.
St. Louis.
it's current. It's current
he just
stuff.
did a show at 919.
Let's see here.
Mhm.
Are you hearing this music?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh,
Are you?
I'm watching.
Oh,
It's
oh
fascinating.
my God. Does he think he's Michael Jackson?
It's it's tough to watch, and yet you can't turn it off.
It's awful.
It's like it's so cringy.
I had no problem turning it off.
I saw he just did one at SeaWorld.
Oh, what the heck,
For
bro?
the
I am
workers?
comeback king. It is really.
I was just
disturbing.
watching that. Yeah.
It's
Comeback King. I was just
disturbing,
watching
yes.
that. Yeah.
It's disturbing, no?
Mhm.
Like it's anyway, yeah. So anyway, so you can't make a Goonies 2 because that guy is not allowed to be in the movie.
You know where I can see him playing, watching that Comeback King, row? I can see that show happening at Button South.
Bro, there's literally like 5 people in the audience to that comeback king video too. There's like 5 people.
It's like
Yeah.
it's depressing.
It is.
Mm.
But he
No
can
one
go
want-
back and do Goonies. I don't.
Nobody
care.
wants to tell him.
No, he can go back to and do Goonies.
Dude, he
Goonies
also
too.
he had Goonies. He had what? Lost Boys.
Yeah, dude, he was.
Him and Corey
Awesome.
Haim were the shit for a bit back in the 80s.
Come back and do Goonies.
All right. Can we leave now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank God.